Hey guys, it's Ryan Lilly, and today I want to talk to you about limiting beliefs, what they are, and how we can overcome them. Consider fish, elephants, and monkeys. First of all, fish. There was an experiment done in the 1950s with a group of piranha where a glass fish tank was divided in half by a pane of glass. You had piranha on one side, and on the other side, the researchers put food in the tank. Obviously, the piranha would try to get to the food, they'd run into the glass, and that happened a few times, and sure enough, they stopped trying to get through after a while. Well, an interesting thing happened when the researchers removed the glass. The piranha still stayed on the same side of the tank. They could get to the food, but their belief that a piece of glass was still there is what kept them from doing it. And sadly, the piranha actually died in this experiment. They starved to death. Second example here, again, these aren't nice examples to think about, but with elephants, thankfully there aren't elephants used at many circuses anymore. But when elephants were little, they used to keep them in one place at the circus by staking a little stake in the ground, putting a rope or chain around it and going to their leg. And when elephants are babies, that was actually enough to keep them in one place. But as they grew into big adult elephants, they could have easily pulled that stake right out of the ground. The only thing that kept them from doing that was their belief that they were incapable of doing it, instilled in them from the time that they were little baby elephants. Lastly, consider a bunch of monkeys. There were 5 monkeys in a cage, a ladder going to the top of the cage, and a bunch of bananas at the top. One monkey would climb to the top of the ladder to try to get a banana, and a researcher would actually spray that monkey and all the other monkeys with cold water, and he wouldn't be able to get the banana. Another monkey would do the same, and sure enough, they'd get sprayed again. So the monkeys soon realized that they couldn't do that, and they all developed that belief. Well, an interesting thing happened when they started replacing the monkeys one by one. They took one monkey out, put a brand new one in, who had never been sprayed with water before. That monkey tried to climb to the top of the cage, and before the researcher even sprayed them, the other monkeys pulled that monkey down. Soon they had replaced one by one all 5 monkeys so that none of them had ever been sprayed before. And the interesting thing that happened was they stopped going to the top of the ladder because they had developed that belief in their community. They had that societal conditioning that it wasn't possible to reach for those bananas. So that's what a limiting belief is. It's something that is many times instilled in us from an early age. It might be a part of our community conditioning, what our parents told us was possible in our lives. Working with entrepreneurs over the years, I've met a lot of people who told me that maybe their community didn't encourage people to pursue starting a business. If they were female or they were minority, maybe they didn't have great role models to instill those beliefs in them. And in fact, many of them heard limiting beliefs telling them that they couldn't. So one of the best ways that I found to overcoming those limiting beliefs in adulthood is to actually list them out. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, whether it's lose weight or work on something in your finances or improve a relationship, write those limiting beliefs that you have out on a piece of paper. If you're trying to lose weight, it might be, hey, I don't have time to exercise, or I don't have the ability to eat the right things. And then for each of those limiting beliefs, write down those reasons that they're just not true, the reasons that they're excuses, the reasons that you could overcome them. And then, and I think this is the most important thing, take actions that are counter to those limiting beliefs. The quickest way to overcome a limiting belief is to create a new identity, to do something that the old you wouldn't have done. So I'll give you a quick personal example. I've done a lot of informational speaking, but I haven't done a lot of motivational or inspirational speaking lately. And so to overcome that limiting belief, I've taken the action of creating these videos to help people and hopefully inspire and motivate you in your life. So whatever it is that's holding you back, the answer is action. Take massive action consistently, and soon those limiting beliefs will just fall away. I hope this was information that was valuable to you today. If it was, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll try to keep more of this great content coming your way. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.